Alright, this is Ash from FingerStrong here, doing a review of gloves. Boom. The Oakley Pilot, Oakley Factory Pilot, and the Mechanix M-Pact multicam. I have wore both these gloves in training and at work. I have put them through pretty good trial, I believe, just every day in and out working. I've had these longer. I've had these. I've wore these for about 2 years. I've had this for about 1.5 years now. That's pretty close. And I'll tell you and I'll show you the pros and cons of each. Let's get into it. Alright, we'll start off with the Oakley gloves. Oakley Pilot gloves. These are pretty nice. They're pretty nice. They're expensive for me, that is. They're about $75 to $55 range, around there. The best thing about these is that hard knuckle. It's like fiberglass. I haven't read actually what it is, but they're hard knuckles. Each of the 4 fingers has a vent hole. Got the Oakley brand there. Nice quality. Little less breathable material there. The palm has a real soft leather. Right here you have like what I use that for sweat. I don't know actually why that fabric's there. Neoprene. I pretty much wipe my brow with it. Small little Velcro tab. These little perforated beads here for grabbing, so when you put them on, like such. Little tab. They're real comfortable. They feel nice. They really do feel nice. You feel you can manipulate things pretty good with these. Switches, safety levers, charging your AR or safety. The Kevlar knuckle is pretty nice. Protect your knuckles in case it's time to get down to business. These are nice. This is my left hand. Almost perfect condition. No wear and tear on them at all. And like I said, I've had these during training. I've wore these during AR malfunction drills. I've wore these just regular day-to-day in and out for my safety and other people's safety. These gloves here have protected my hands from a dirty needle. Had a dirty needle stuck on my thumb right there one time. So I ain't gonna say nothing bad about them. Except this is a review, and I gotta tell you about the right hand. Same glove. The right hand, I've had to sew this part right here 3 times. I ran out of black thread in my little emergency kit and had to use blue thread. But it's just ripping from the fabric and the leather. I've had 30 stitches in there. This right here is tearing on me. What else? What else? These little knobs here are popping off the right one. I'm right-handed. And that's it for these gloves. I've used them a lot of training, wore them day to day. The thing I don't like about the small little tabs here, when you're putting them on, you slide it on, you slide the little tab over. Sometimes it's just a pain. It seems so petite, so petite. I'd like to have something a little heftier there, Oakley. You make some good products, no doubt. I wish I had something a little heftier, something a little, and maybe a little loop here or something to hang on, or put a carabiner on so you can have them handy. But I'm not happy with that part right there ripping and that part right there ripping. I'm not happy about that. I fixed them and all that. Oakley makes good products. They got a good name for themselves. I just don't know if these gloves are lower end or high end of their brand. The ones I see on the internet have the white O here. These came in black O. I'll put a link to the Amazon link that I bought these from in the description below. So let's move on to the next gloves. Alright, these are the Mechanix M-Pact gloves. I got them in multicam. They come in different colors. I got the multicam. The biggest thing about these gloves, totally different material on the back. It's kind of breathable. It's real soft. And instead of the fiberglass knuckle, they have this hard well, I'm lying, it's not hard. This tough rubber. It's hard to explain. It's like a real thick latex glove, it feels like. But you can't tear it up. They have a hard point here, a little harder leather right there for your pointer finger, that hard knuckle right there. This goes all the way down to the fingertips. That looks like a clasp, but it isn't. I grab that all the time and it doesn't come off. The Velcro part is on the back. Palm, harder leather. Get some leather here, leather here. These gloves have a totally different feel than the Oakleys. These aren't as tight on you or molded to your hand as the Oakleys. They feel like work gloves, but man, I gotta tell you, these things are soft, they're flexible. You think this would be hard leather, you have to break in, then have to break it in day one. These are half the cost for those Oakley gloves. I paid about 70 bucks for Oakleys. I paid $25 and some change, I believe, for these. Like I said, I got the part here. You know, you wipe your sweat off your brow there if you want to. A meatier, heavier for me, I like, clasp, and even a little hook there for a carabiner hook. Put two of them together, you can hang it on your vest, you're good to go. These are half the cost. Mechanix M-Pacts. They're super soft, they're like broke in. You know, like a baseball glove, you gotta break them in. These, the leather in these are already broken in. They're really nice. I have put these through hell. As you can tell, I'm way rougher on my right hand than on my left hand. AR malfunction drills, shooting. I haven't done yard work with any of these gloves. I got totally different gloves for yard work. These are just basically work gloves. And for the price, you can't beat them. Mechanix makes some great stuff for low cost, and I'm all about that. They don't look as cool as the Pilots. You show up the range of those bad boys, it looks sweet. That's cool. These are nice. They don't stand out as much. It's not about that. Comfort, cheap, comfort. A little more expensive. But with my pair here, I've had problems with them. Oakley, if you'd made bigger clasps for me, maybe a little hook there, fix that problem you got there with that leather right there, these would be top notch. For the money, these are top notch as well. So there's just a review there. I was going to do some AR drills with them, like reloads and charging outside. I had it all set up, but it is pouring ass rain outside, so I brought it inside and down and dirty here. But anyway, that's pretty much my review of my gloves. I'll put the link below for the Amazon site on these and link below for Amazon site on these. Do your own research. It's whatever you're into. I like them both, other than a few wear and tear problems with the Oakleys. Thank you.